Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to talk a little bit about hiking in summertime with your dogs. I would like to give you 5 tips for hiking with your fur-legged friend and to keep him safe on the trail and what to do if it goes wrong. So first of all, I would like to add a little disclaimer that I am not a veterinarian or any medical expert at all. This is just the knowledge that I have and I would like to share with you so that you can keep your dog safe on the trail. First of all, I would like to say that you always have to make your own decision that is it safe to go hiking at this point? What's the weather going to like? What's the forecast for the rest of the day? And always keep in mind that if it's too hot, don't force your dog. For you, it is a choice that you make yourself to go hiking. Don't force your dog to go with you. And if you don't feel good about it, then don't do it. Leave him at home. If he can't stay home alone, you stay home as well, or arrange something that can come and dog sit your dog so you can go out on yourself. Take your responsibility in that, and always keep in mind that we can sweat and we have several ways to get rid of the warmth and the heat. Dogs can't. The only way dogs can lose the heat is through their paws and through puffing. So not a lot of ways, and always keep that in mind that hiking isn't just as easy for dogs as it is for us. So take your responsibility. Be a responsible dog owner. Your dog will thank you for it. Tip number 1. Get to know your dog and know his or her comfort zone. When you decide to start hiking in summertime, it is important that you know when your dog is coming out of his comfort zone. For Ravi, for example, I know that when the temperatures are going up to 23 degrees Celsius, then he is going to its limit. I can see that he is not enjoying the hike so much and that he's struggling with the temperatures. So for me, that is the point where I know this is Ravi's comfort zone. Here I quit, and if it's hotter than that, I'm not going to hike anymore. Tip number 2, adjust your hiking time and length to your dog. So if you decide to go out hiking in summertime, then it's important to keep in mind that is the trail that you would like to go hiking suitable for dogs in regards to the weather that it is that day. Adjust your time to it. Don't go hiking too long and don't make your hikes too long. So don't go hiking for 20 kilometers if it is 25 or 30 degrees Celsius. That's just not safe to do, and I think that every dog owner should keep that in mind and put the dog safety first as well when they take a dog out hiking. Number 3, know the trail. Is the trail suitable for your dog? In what sort of environment are you going to hike? What is the ground going to be like? Is it sand? Is it forest? Is it stones? And is your dog familiar with that on the ground? And does he know it? Is he comfortable in it? And if he is not, then don't go there anyway if it is too hot. And make sure that you choose a trail that is safe, that you know is safe, and that is doable for your dog. Number 4, take your own dog's water bottles. You know, it is an extra weight, but embrace the extra weight. It is for his or her safety. For example, you do not want to take a 2-liter water bottle for you and your dog together when it is way too hot outside. Take your dog's own water bottle and make sure that he has plenty of water enough. I always say that if, for example, I take 2 liters of water for myself, then I also take 2 liters of water for Ravi. Yes, again, it is a lot of extra weight, but I would not forgive myself if something would happen to Ravi because of my lack of responsibility. Number 5, let your dog decide. If you see when you're out on a hike that it is too much for your dog and that he shows signs of that he's not wanting to go any further or he's willing to go back, stop your hike and make sure that you go back to the car, back to your home, depending on where you're hiking. And don't overdo it. Don't make it a dangerous thing and let things go wrong. So if you decided to go on trail anyway, you think it is safe and you decided to go out, then always keep the following things in mind. When is it too much for your dog? Know the signs. Being able to recognize it is so important, and it can literally save your dog's life. So signs that you really need to know is extremely puffing, starts drooling, getting lethargic, quick heartbeat, feeling extremely warm. So when you touch your dog, that you feel that he is sort of glowing, and he's not willing to eat. Body temperatures should always be below 40.5 and 42 degrees Celsius. If they go up that temperature, things are going to be dangerous. And according to Google, I'm not familiar with Fahrenheit, so loud Google, 40.5 degrees Celsius is 104.9 degrees Fahrenheit, and 42 degrees Celsius is 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm looking at my notes here. So keep the temperatures in mind. If temperatures go above, the body temperature goes above 42 degrees Celsius or 107.6 Fahrenheit, organs are starting to fail. So then you're coming to a point where it gets really critical. Another sign of heat stroke are red mucous membranes. So check your dog's gums, the inside of the eyelid, take it down and check the colors of that. And at the end, losing consciousness. Those are signs you don't want to see with your dog. If they are there, then things have gone wrong. Then it's hard, but then you've gone way too far and you asked too much of your dog. If you're at that point, there are some things to keep in mind, and action has to be taken quickly in order to save your dog's life. First, place your dog in a cool and shaded place. So under the trees, behind a rock, whatever you can find. Cool your dog with cool, damp cloths. Not ice cold, because ice cold can close arteries and occur any more problems. Cooling with the cloths is the best way to cool the head, the ears, the inside of the back legs, and the paws. So that's the best point to start cooling your dog down. Under no circumstances, never, ever rinse your dog with ice cold water. Throw a bucket of water over your dog, or throw your dog in the water. Or for example, in a lake, in a river. Don't do that. The sudden and extreme cooling, in combination with the fear that your dog has, that can cause can cause heart failure, and then you're pretty much certain to lose your dog. And when you've cooled your dog down and he is coming back again a little bit, try if he's willing to drink a little bit of lukewarm water. Still no ice cold water, just lukewarm, and always call a vet. So a life-threatening shock can be avoided. So therefore it is very important to always take a number of the nearest vet. If you're going to an area where you're not familiar, always check Google before you get there, and make sure that you've got a phone number with you, with a vet that you can reach on the day that you're out on the hike. Make sure you have the knowledge to recognize the signs, to be there for your dog if it goes wrong, and being able to help him, knowing what to do. And yeah, you can literally save your dog's life. Don't place yourself over the dog if you go hiking. Stop when it goes wrong, and don't think, oh, my dog will be fine, because if these signs appear, your dog's not going to be fine, and then it's up to you to help him, to save him. But the best way is to avoid it. I hope this video gave you a little bit of more information, and give you a little bit of more knowledge to know what to keep in mind when you go out with your dog hiking in summertime. So I'd like to say, enjoy the outdoors together. It's the best time you can spend with your dog, and we will catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.